how to think like the universe and manifest anything. This is what we're going to talk about today, and this is what I'm going to teach you, how the universe thinks. Okay, so let me ask you a question. All right, so for many of you guys think you have an idea of what thinking is, right? Or my thoughts, I can think. Well, here's the truth. Your thinking or your thoughts operate differently than the universe. Okay, so when we think something, we use our logical mind. So our logical mind has the ability to deduce, to judge, to use logic, to analyze, and to come up with its own perception or its own idea of the truth or reality. So your conscious mind has faults. Okay, so if you use your conscious mind to produce the thought, where the thought produces the emotion to the subconscious mind, and then it goes out to the universe, okay, sometimes you can create a lot of resistance. And you create a lot of resistance because your mind or your thinking is not in tune with the universe. Okay, so I'm going to show you how the universe thinks and how to think like the universe. Okay, and once you can master this, you will have the ability to manifest anything. Now, you're not going to master this on the first attempt here. This is just an introduction of how it works. Okay, but with practice and repetition, you can get this and you can use it. Right, and this is what I teach when I teach individuals how to think like the universe, when I do my workshops, coaching program, mentorship program. But I'm going to give you some ideas here and some quick tips on my YouTube channel here, so you guys can begin the process. All right, so it takes a radical new way to approach things. All right, and this has to do with the science of how the universe works, of how we all incorporate work. All right, so you and I, we are composed of what we call matter or physical stuff, but embedded within our DNA or embedded within our cells, at our core component, we are all made from energy. Okay, everybody hears that all the time. We're energy, vibration, and frequency, and that's actually correct. Right? So how the universe thinks in frequency, harmony, like music. The universe does not deduce logically. So a lot of individuals, I get a lot of emails, individuals say, Mark, can I confuse the universe when I think too much things? Or does the universe really know what I want? And the answer is, it's really impossible for you to confuse the universe. All right, because the universe doesn't think in logic like you and I do. The universe sees things in an energy format. Okay, so when we think in logic, we're not in harmony with the universe. So here's a secret: the universe thinks in harmony, frequency, resonance, and vibration. So that's what you have to do. You see, guys, I no longer think with my logical mind as far as seeing things a certain way. I start to see things and think things as in an energy density. So when I produce my thought, of course my thought's going to be produced with my conscious mind, yeah, of course. But when it comes to getting my desires, I transform into an energy conduit. See that? Because one thing you have to realize, all of us, we're constantly giving off trillions of bits of information, or what we call qubits of information, resonance, frequencies, and vibration. You are constantly pulsating these magnetic waves, and the universe picks them up. That's how the universe thinks. So if you can tune into that way, or thinking like the universe, then you'll be able to manifest anything, because you're in harmony. Okay, so the trick comes down to it then. Okay, Mark, so how do I do it? How do I change from this logical mindset and then transform to an energy mindset? Okay, well, here's this key. Here's the first key you have to do. Okay, you have to first build awareness. So the first key to transforming, you have to start to notice things around you that you haven't noticed before. You have to start to see things in a different perspective. Okay, so if, for example, if you're going to work, take time to look around and observe the new surroundings. Okay, and then you also, here's the next big tip, you got to also start to feel. Stop focusing on the thinking and start to focus on the feeling. See, how am I feeling? What am I feeling? Why am I feeling this? See that? Now you're moving into energy. See? Feelings transfer vibration. Vibration communicates with the universe. Okay? So that's the first tip. That's you guys can start to work on. But there's more intricate ways and intricate details to how you can really tone it. But for beginners, this is the first step you have to do, because it becomes a little difficult for you to do this. Why? Because your mind is habitually programmed to logical thinking. See guys, this is the true way, or the truth of how the universe works, of how our mind works. See, our mind works with vibration and energy. Our mind works with resonance, or what we call quantum information, or qubits, and it communicates to the universe, which is what we call superconscious mind, God, in that same format. And in that same format, it harmonizes with a particular frequency or particle, and that comes into your reality through your subconscious mind. See, but you were taught that you have to use logic and deduce, and then you become out of harmony. But imagine if you start to practice this and develop this. Imagine how powerful you'll be. You'll see things manifest quickly. That's how I do it in my life. That's how I manifest a lot of stuff in my life. That's what I do now. I constantly work on it. And you have to work at it. So it takes you, for beginners, the first step for you to do for beginners is start to become aware of everything different, and just start to monitor, feel. How do I feel? What am I feeling? And then you change the feeling. See guys, the thought, when you think something in the logic thought, right? It goes to the heart and it becomes a feel. Then it goes to the universe. That's the universe way of thinking. So don't let your logical mind sabotage you by telling you no. Go with the feel. Produce the feel. Okay? That's how the universe thinks. You know what the biggest surprise in this is? Guess what? It means that you can manifest multiple things at the same time. You can think about all type of desires. You can visualize 10, 20, 30 things at the same time, and you will never confuse the universe. Why? Because the universe don't use your logical mind. Because your logical mind will say, well, how am I going to get this? I have to do this first and that first and get this. How is it going to work? Remember, the universe only picks up your frequency. So if you're visualizing 20 different things, you'll pick up the 20 different frequency. It harmonizes them, and then through your subconscious mind, or works through your higher self, it figures the way how to put them in proportionate time, so you can get them at the perfect time and in a structural way, so you can get them. See that? That's the biggest revolutionary idea or tip that's out there, guys. This information is there. If you use this, you will see. Why does it work? Simple fact. You are the same ingredient as the universe. The same components, carbon base, the same atomic structure, the same nucleus that's in a star. It's in your blood, it's in your DNA. So you're coded with that information. So it's natural, if you're made from that being, or that perfect omnipotent being, you're in alignment with it to create. The reason you haven't been doing it is because you're out of alignment of thinking. You were thinking in a survival way through the ego, the monkey brain. We're thinking logically. When you transform and start seeing your world as energy and start picking up signatures, your whole new world opens up. Synchronicities now start to bombard you because you're awakened, you're above the plateau. See, now you're in tune with the true language of the universe. And man, it's a beautiful life. So much opportunity, miracles, things manifest, because now you're in a dance with the universe. You're in harmony with the universe. Okay guys, see how powerful that is? So I encourage you to start to do this, practice this, and you'll see the benefits. So let me do a quick review again for beginners. To build this, start to see things in energy and think in energy, you got to become aware. Start looking around things you don't see, notice different things. Okay, that expands your mind, and it opens up new opportunities for your brain to map. Okay, then you start to concentrate on feelings. Feelings are the energy. So you're moving from logic and you're moving into intuition or intuitive. Those are some tips for you to start to use. You can use them right now, and you will see big changes. You'll manifest a lot of things faster, quicker, because if you're in harmony with it, has no choice but to come into your reality. All right, so use those tips, guys, and you can contact me, questions, information. All my links are below. You can join my social media sites. I have the Facebook group, which is doing excellent. It's a good manifesting group. You can learn a lot there. I got tons of opportunities, tons of different programs you can take advantage to get your mind up so you can learn. All right, coaching programs, everything is there for you guys to take advantage of so that you can begin to become a conscious creator. All right, thank you guys.